My sister Holly actually told me about Orange Valley, and I was in a really broken state in my life, and at that time I felt like God was like trying to tell me that he had a higher purpose for me. And I went to OVC's first Wednesday and just felt incredibly moved, like I was meant to be there.
We actually, Carrie and I, we lost connection, really. And I didn't have really much of a connection to anybody other than myself and what I had going on immediately, day to day. And, you know, it was really miserable. It was kind of like we all just lived in this house together. You know what I mean? We had tried going to church at different places, and we just didn't really make that connection because it was nobody was reaching out to us to try to make a connection. I had no idea what a relationship with God was at all, and I'm still learning. I'm very, very new to this, but growing up, I mean, my parents, they're great. They did right by my brother and I, and I love them to death. But I don't think they had any idea what a relationship with God was. In fact, the term born again was almost looked at it like a negative. I asked my parents, "Hey, where'd so-and-so go? We haven't seen so-and-so for a while." And they're like, "Oh, they're born again. You know, they're born again Christians. We're not going to see them again," or something like that. In August, you know, I became born again. We were baptized together. Now, oh man, and it didn't even hit me until just a few weeks ago. Wow, I'm born again. You know what I'm saying? And it's great, and I feel like I have a relationship with God. I have conversations, I pray, but yeah, I do feel like I have a relationship, and I feel like it's opened my heart to love my family better, to welcome relationships.
The connection with the OVC family has just been fantastic. I mean, I was really cynical in my relationships before. I always felt like everybody was like kind of out to get me. Everybody was just like, I don't know, I had no trust in people, especially women. I felt women were really catty, but you know, I got to head up our OVC women's family we got it started, and I've really connected with some wonderful people. There's a lot of wonderful people in our church, and it's really helped me develop relationships with other people, other mothers, other wives, other sisters, and it's connecting our family with other families and having true valuable relationships. And like Guy said, it's not just about relationships with each other. Our relationship with God is just like, it's like we're best friends with him now. We were loving before we were saved and before we found our church home, but our relationship with our kids and each other has just dramatically changed. We're a lot more intentional. We take the time, we take the extra minute to just appreciate each other and to love on each other. That's the biggest thing in our family, is to love on each other and not condemn each other and criticize, and just love.
Probably the biggest change in myself is just wanting to make connections. You know, and it's not even an effort. You know, I want to make the connections, and it has to be God working in me, because I wasn't doing that on my own.